If your PTO days are few and your to-do list is long, you are in the right spot. Let's get into some travel tea. Hey y'all, welcome to my little corner of the internet. I'm Carnisa Allen, the founder and lead travel advisor of Brown Sugar Travel & Co. My friends call me Nisi, and now you can too. Listen, if your PTO days are few and your to-do list is long, you are in the right spot. Let's get into some travel tea. But first, let's take it all the way back to how we got started. So back during the pandemic, I actually lost my job. I was one of those people who was faced with like, what am I going to do? One thing I knew for sure was that I wasn't going to stop traveling. I was going to figure out a way to still get out there and see the world, because that's just what I love to do. I'm very passionate about it. And so I had the thought of, why not take that passion, turn it into a career? And here I am a few years later. What are we, 4 or 5 years into the business now? It's been really enriching for me. It's been very fulfilling for me, not only because I've been able to be recognized by some of the top travel suppliers in the country like ALG Vacations or Travel Weekly, but what really fills my cup is when my clients come back from vacation and they're telling me about how their kids had the time of their lives for their first time out of the country, or they flew for the first time, or they were able to reconnect as a couple on their, vacation or something like that. So that's what really fills my cup. I do it for the people. I just want people to experience luxury, but stay within their budget, right? Because you can do both. You can have both and be able to like really immerse yourself into the culture of wherever you're traveling to, because I truly believe like to experience a country is to eat where the locals eat, is to do what the locals do, is to party where the locals party, if that's your thing. And so I like to pour that into my clients' itineraries when I'm planning. Brown Sugar Travel Co. is a full service travel agency, but we're so much more than just booking your flight and booking your hotel. What we're really passionate about is curating branded group trips. So what does that mean? What does that look like? That looks like a momcation. That looks like a mommy and me trip. That looks like NOIR Social Travel Club. Look it up. But it's taking your idea, finding your community, and bringing that community together to experience something new in a new destination. So that's what our branded group trips look like. And then also destination wedding, is our judge. Who doesn't love a good love story, okay? And we believe that your love should be celebrated for an entire week, not just one day. So we love taking care of those details so that our bride and grooms can just indulge, be celebrated, and reconnect and come back to the States on the other side as husband and wife. Now, don't get me wrong, that does not mean that we won't do one-off trips where we're talking about like just your honeymoon, or really just a vacation, or just a solo trip and it's just you and it's just one room. We'll still handle all of that with the same care and precision that we use for our group trips as well. But that really is the passion. So we really get like a kick out of, again, when everyone comes back home and they're like, oh my gosh, you guys thought of everything. Like, that's what fills our cup here at Brown Sugar Travel. So when people ask me, what's your personal travel style? Honestly, I like the finer things. I like nice things, right? But I don't necessarily like to pay top dollar. So when I travel, I'm actually out here kind of exploring for my clients. What's the luxury on a budget resort? Like, where can I get the nice things and maybe not pay top dollar? So that's kind of what I like. More importantly, I really love the cultural immersion aspect of traveling. Like I mentioned earlier, eating what the locals eat, going where the locals go. That's what I love. I feel like you don't really get to know a country. You don't really get to experience it until you get off of that resort or get out of that hotel and go out and talk to people, get their recommendations on where you should have lunch that day. And I'm sure many of you are like me. You are wearing all of the hats, doing all of the things. Life is lifing, I'm sure, in some way, shape, or form, and you just don't have the time, right, to research for hours and hours and hours on the perfect resort in Curacao to spend your 30th birthday. Who has the time for that? Luckily for you, I do. Luckily for you, I actually love researching. I love sitting in webinars. I love building my vendor team in other destinations. That's literally what I do. So my goal is to kind of take that burden off of you and do all of the planning on your behalf. Okay, so what can you guys expect from this channel? Honestly, the answer is a little bit of everything. You're going to get some resort tours, you're going to get some room tours, you're going to get some interviews with some travel vendors, you're going to get travel tips, we're going to see vlogs, we're going to vlog. We're going to vlog our trips, and this is uncharted territory for me, you guys. I am not an influencer by any means. Your girl is trying though. So I'm kind of learning as I go with this, and I would love for you guys to join my community and be a part of the journey with me. So some weeks you'll be traveling with me, some weeks it'll just be me in my living room talking to you guys like this. But it's going to be a good time. Think of me as your travel plug from now on. I want to connect you with the places, with the experiences, with the cultures that fill your cup without draining your pocket. I love that. I just came up with it. I like that. Okay, so if this sounds like your vibe, I need you guys to do a few things for me, right? It's going to cost you nothing. It costs you nothing. I need you to subscribe. I need you to like this video, and I need you to share it with 3 of your friends who you think will also enjoy this type of content. And when you're done, drop in the comments the next destination that you want to go, and maybe we'll talk about it here on the next Travel Tea. All right, you guys, that's it. I'm Carnisa, again, aka Nisi, your travel plug. If you need anything, feel free to reach out to me here, on other social medias, all across the board. It's Brown Sugar Travel Co. And I'll talk to you guys next time. Bye.